Welcome to Next Chapter Living, where every page turns a new possibility.
They called me exhausted. The nearest urgent care was 40 minutes away, and their flood insurance doubled what they'd budgeted. If they'd run a simple community heat map before moving, those red flags would have been obvious.
By the time we're done today, you'll have a one-page checklist you can carry on tours, a 1 to 5 scoring method, and 3 red flags that should stop you from signing in the excitement. Simple, usable, fast. Quick note about who this is for. If you're trading snow for sunshine, downsizing, or exploring 55-plus communities in Pasco County and the Tampa Bay area, this is built for you. I've helped families who thought a model home told the whole story and then learned the hard way that lifestyle details live outside the brochure. First step, pick 5 to 7 priorities that actually shape your week. Keep it personal. Start with these if you want a practical list: healthcare access, dining and shopping, walkability, golf or cart culture, HOA rules and tone, flood and insurance risk, and commute or travel time to family.
Why healthcare tops so many lists? Imagine needing to see a cardiologist twice a year. A 45-minute drive each way isn't just inconvenient, it becomes exhausting. That single fact can flip a community from a 5 to a 2 in your book. Think ahead. Think emotional cost as well as dollars.
Walkability and shopping determine how social your days feel. Do you want to park once and stroll, or hop in the car for every errand? Walkability affects how often you'll bump into neighbors, grab coffee, or pop into a pharmacy. Those small interactions add up to feeling settled.
And yes, golf cart culture matters. It's not just about the course. Some communities allow neighborhood cart cruising, others ban carts on roads. If evening cart rides are part of your dream, make that a priority and ask about local rules early.
HOA fees are one thing. HOA tone is another. Does the HOA invite community events or micromanage paint colors? Either could be fine, as long as you know which environment fits you. A tight rule book might protect property values, but it can also feel restrictive. Decide which trade-offs you accept. Okay, scoring. For each priority, give a 1 to 5 score. 1 is poor, 3 is average, 5 is ideal. Keep it quick, don't overthink. Use these reliable sources for fast homework. Pasco County GIS for flood zones, hospital and clinic locators for medical access, Google Street View for sidewalks and storefronts, community websites for HOA docs, and local Facebook groups for real resident chatter. A practical hack. Open 2 browser tabs, one for the county GIS map and one for Google Maps. Drop a pin where your potential home sits and check drive times to the nearest urgent care, hospital, and pharmacy. Look at the flood map overlay. If flood zones show up, call an insurance agent for a quick estimate before you fall in love. When you visit, think like a detective. Drive the neighborhood at 2 different times, once midday and once in the evening or on a weekend. Notice traffic patterns, delivery trucks, school runs, and how busy the local shopping centers are. Does the nearby restaurant close early, or is there nightlife? Those details change daily life. Look at maintenance. Are common areas tidy? Are lawns mowed regularly? If common spaces look neglected, ask why. Sometimes it's a cash flow issue. Other times it's clubhouse management. That tells you whether your HOA fees are buying the lifestyle you expect. Ask pointed questions on tours. What's included in HOA fees? Any planned special assessments? Where do residents actually shop? Is the grocery in town or in the next municipality? Who's the closest hospital and how long is the typical wait? And if you can, ask a neighbor a simple question. How long have you lived here and what would you change? Their answer is gold. Here's how to compare communities side by side. Make a spreadsheet or use the one-page checklist. Priorities across the top, communities down the side. Score each one 1 to 5, then apply weights where needed. If healthcare is twice as important as golf, multiply that column by 2. Add totals and sort. Use a simple threshold rule.
For example, any community scoring a 2 or below on healthcare or flood risk gets eliminated immediately.
3 red flags that should make you pause. 1. No medical access within a reasonable drive. 2. Opaque or punitive HOA rules and unknown special assessments. 3. Clear flood exposure or insurance quotes that blow your budget. See any of those? Stop, ask questions, and verify. Don't sign in the heat of a staged model home.
A short local example. A client loved a model home and the clubhouse photos. On a second visit, we drove to the nearest pharmacy and found it was actually in a next town over, not a 5-minute stroll like the brochure suggested. That small discovery changed their score on convenience from a 5 to a 2, and we steered them to a better fit. Small facts matter.
1 practical rhythm to use. Online homework first, then 2 in-person checks. Visit once midday and once in the evening. Cross-check what residents say against what you see. That 2-visit rule reveals patterns invisible on a single tour.
To make this painless, I created a 1-page community heat map checklist you can print or keep on your phone. It lists priorities, space for 1 to 5 scores, simple waiting instructions, and the 3 red flags. Take it on your next trip and you'll compare communities objectively, not emotionally.
If you're thinking about relocating to Pasco County, Land O'Lakes, or the Angeline area, grab that checklist at nextchapterliving.com/heatmap and use it on your tours. Test neighborhoods with a purpose, and you'll shorten your search and avoid buyer's remorse. Real conversations about relocating, downsizing, and living well.
Thank you for tuning in to Next Chapter Living. Join us again for more stories worth giving. Until next time, let your journey ignite. Live your best life and keep your dreams in sight.